Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to ROBMOTIVE Today it is floor mat time. This is exciting. New floor mats for the Jeep Gladiator. Originally, I didn't think we were going to get floor mats. The wife, I didn't think wanted them, but she does. I'm talking about all-weather floor mats. I will leave a link down below for these. We'll see if they're any good first. You may not want to click that link, but you might. Let's go ahead, we're gonna open them up, see what they look like, and if they are any good. I had mentioned I didn't think she wanted all-weather floor mats, but apparently she does. It says right on the top of the box, this is interesting, do not throw away the box, DIY blueprints on the inner surface. Why would I need blueprints to put floor mats in a Jeep Gladiator? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe there's some assembly required. I don't know. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff. I don't know if you guys can see this, but inside the box, there are directions. Who would have thought? All right, let's see what we've got. More directions. Wow, look at this. Tips for shape recovery. Uh-oh, that's not good. Shape recovery. Hope I don't need any shape recovery. Looks like there's also a bed mat in here as well. What is this? Return items. That's not good when they tell you how to return items before you even open it, right? Okay. Enough talking. Well, there's never enough talking. But we have the let's see, peel off after installation. This says L, which I'm assuming means left or driver's side. They do have these little plug things that you pop out. Let's see if I can manage. This is probably where I need the instructions, right? No. Uh-oh. I guess I did. They kind of sandwich on this little bracket thing. Actually, I think they're supposed to screw on. You kidding me? Yeah, it appears they're threaded and they're supposed to screw on. I don't know, I think they push on. Anyway, you want to remove those. Let's see if I can screw this one off. I doubt it. We're not even going to do that. We're just going to grab it and muscle it off of there with fingernails. There we go. Okay, there we go. I've got those separated. Let's go ahead and check the other one. They are pretty sturdy. I got these because I like the pattern in them. You see they have this kind of embossing pattern that also gives a place for liquid to channel into should you spill anything in the inside. I'm not anticipating that, but you never know. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out as well because we're gonna put those down, I guess. Oh my God. They're pretty sturdy. Wow. Try that again. I might have to grab a pair of pliers or something. Man. They put these things on and they meant it. Anyway, I've gotten the other one off. I think I have to do this some more. We also have, I think. We also have the rear seat. Again, notice the patterning in it. I like that. And then the bed mat. Now, keep in mind, everybody, it seems, I think, ships these things folded up like this is now. You need to leave it out in the sun and let it kind of form a little bit to the inside of the Jeep. So don't expect it to lay flat right away. I don't expect it to. The big question about these is how heavy are they? And are they heavy enough that they're not going to blow out while you're going down the freeway? I hope not. I might put a couple of bungee cords across it just to make sure. We'll see if it moves around before I guess I'm confident that it's not going to blow away. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and remove these other plugs out of this. I'll do that off camera. It's a little embarrassing. And then we're going to go ahead and put them inside the truck. All right, we're going to start with the bed mat. And interestingly, they've got some adhesive strips on the back. So obviously, they're aware that there could be a blowout problem. I don't believe that to be true myself, but you never know. So we're gonna take off the strips and see what they actually do. I definitely will ride with a bungee cord or two over this. I'll crisscross it at first until it settles in, and then I don't think I really care, but just something to be aware of. And most bed mats these days are kind of like this, unless you go with maybe a horse mat or something from Tractor Supply. I know they're very heavy. I got one for a Tacoma once, and I found out how heavy they are. I think it's going to fit pretty well. And honestly, I think these strips are more, I got to push that one down over there. Let's grab a ladder. We'll jump inside and walk around on it a little bit. All right. If I can do this without smashing my head, this is what I'm talking about. The tie down's in the way. There we go. This side looks good. Kind of give it a little step around the edges. It was nice and clean before I put my footprints all over it. Yeah, I think those double-sided tape pieces are really just to give you a false sense of security, because I really can't see how they're gonna do anything. Again, this will fall down as it gets hot in the sun, but it's a pretty good fit. I'm happy with it. For the price, you can't beat it. Now, let's go ahead and see about floor mats. Pull out the wife's little, what is this, Tweety Bird thing? It's gonna go in the back. And we'll just pop out the OEM cheapo carpets. And I think before I put these in, I'm going to go ahead and sweep that out the way you should do it, I think. Let's go ahead and pop the left side in, driver's side. It says L on it in case you get confused. Let's go ahead and pop that puppy in there. And I think actually you're supposed to put these little tie down things in, whatever you want to call them. I forgot to do that. Here's a look at them with a little bit of light down here. You guys can see. Nice fit. I like. Fits right in the contours everywhere it's supposed to fit. Now let's rip that puppy out of there. We don't need that anymore. I'll go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll do the back part. Time for the back. I'll show you the whole thing when I'm done. In the rear, what I did is I just put a pair of bungee cords across there to, I don't know, stop it from blowing out if it did. We'll see. Let's go ahead and do the rear. This is where it's really going to show if these things are any good, if these fit the way they're supposed to, at least in my experience. They're supposed to go like this, I believe. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Got them all done, and let me tell you, it is hotter than hell out here. Let's take a look. Here's the front. You guys already saw that, of course. The front is a really good fit. No issues with that. Here's the rear, and they're going to have to settle a bit. For some reason, they only give you one little tie-down thing. They should have done that on all the corners. I don't know why they didn't. Instead, you put the nubs for the other one inside this nub, if you will. I think it'll settle. I think it'll be fine. No real issues. It's not the perfect fit that I would expect. Let's take a look over there. You can see what it looks like. On a scale of 1 to 10 for these, man, I'd probably give them about a 6. The bed mat, it's too thin. It should be thicker. And the fit on these in the rear, they need to go the extra mile and put the holes in with the hold down little clip-like things. I'd give it a 6. For the money, is it worth the money for a 6? Probably not. I'd move on to something else. I can't recommend them. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of them. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.